Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Musharna. Musharna actually is starting to look a little bit better with the Isle of Armor updates. Now, I've got 3 sets today. If you're interested in seeing a few more sets, you can look at the card that is just in the corner right now. So have a quick look at that for those different sets because they are slightly modified. But today we have 2 generic sets for Musharna and 1 Dynamax set. First set being a choice spec set. So, Musharna. Very high special attacker base 107, good HP, good defenses, poor speed, but that means it is very much viable for a Trick Room team, so definitely something you can do. Now, on this set, I've gone for Trick with these choice specs, so you can trick it onto the opposing Pokemon, and depending on what Pokemon it is, so let's say, for example, it's a physical Pokemon, those choice specs are going to make problems for it. If it's a defensive Pokemon, again, it's going to make a problem for it. The only thing you don't want to put on is a very powerful Pokemon that has already been setting up, for example, that is special. So that's something you don't really want to do. Move-wise, I've gone for Moonblast, powerful fairy type attack, hits a lot of different Pokemon, including dark types of super effective damage, which obviously you are weak to. We've then got Psychic, which is your strong stab psychic type attack and hits a lot of Pokemon. And finally we have Energy Ball, which is a powerful grass type attack, again hitting a lot of different Pokemon just for general coverage. Now, looking at other options, you have got Dazzling Gleam. I think Moonblast will definitely always be the better option here in most cases. We put Synchronize as the ability. Now, ability-wise, you're probably only, in singles, you're probably only going to want Forewarn and Synchronize. So Forewarn can give you an idea on what the movesets are looking like, and Synchronize can also give status conditions to the opposing Pokemon, which could be handy. I have used it to my advantage several times. EVs, max HP and max special attack with a modest nature, so more special attack, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense, just allowing for it to be able to live as many hits as it possibly can. The second set for Musharna is a Trick Room version, so as I said, Trick Room is definitely a viable option for Musharna. We have Leftovers on here, and then we have Synchronize. Now, you could always go for like Room Service, but it's not a necessity because your speed is already quite low. So having that Leftovers option there is fine. You could always go for something like a Life Orb with like Trick Room instead of Trick on that previous set. That's definitely an option you can run. But what I've done here is I've put Thunder Wave. Now, Thunder Wave may not be the best move to pick if you're going for the solid Trick Room team. It could go for Toxic or something instead of that, but Thunder Wave can potentially work if all your team are very slow and the opposing team is very fast. It can just give you that little bit of extra support in the paralysis, and then maybe when you're out of Trick Room, a couple of your Pokemon might outspeed them. So it's a tricky one to deal with, but it gives you that option. As well, if Trick Room isn't too viable, so let's say they're running all slow Pokemon as well, you can have that Thunder Wave to slow down those Pokemon without having a redundant Trick Room Pokemon on your team. Trick Room obviously sets up the Trick Room so the slowest Pokemon goes first. Healing Wish, it's basically if you're low on health, you faint, you get another Pokemon in, and it goes to max health. And can basically do whatever it needs to do. So if that's setting up or if that's just sweeping, you have that option. And then finally, for a coverage move, we have Psyshock. This goes in the defense rather than the special defense. So in case someone brings out a special leave defensive wall to try and deal with you, then you can always go for that to basically get rid of them. EV's gone for max HP and max special defense with a sassy nature, so more special defense and less speed. 4 EVs and special attack, just boosting that Psychic slightly. And you could always go for max HP and max defense if you wanted to with a bold nature. Or a brave nature. Not brave nature, I think. I don't actually know what it is off the top of my head. Let's have a look. It is a relaxed nature, so you could go for the relaxed nature if you want to. Now, finally, Musharna actually gets a decent move in the Isle of Armor update, and that is Expanding Force. Now, Expanding Force is very good with Dynamaxing. It's basically you can Dynamax, use Expanding Force as max Mindstorm, set up the Psychic Terrain. You can either use Terrain Extender, or in this case, Weakness Policy if you want to. And when the Psychic Terrain is set up and you're back to normal, your Expanding Force goes to 1.5 times power and also hits all the foes on the field. So it can be a very beneficial move for Musharna to use. We've then got Moonblast as a powerful fairy type attack. Again, good coverage. Energy Ball, really good move to use in general. Just hits things like water types, not grass types, ground types, rock types. Just for, again, that good coverage. And then we have Moonlight just to heal yourself up and also get the max guard just in case you need that as well, because sometimes you might have to protect yourself to allow for you to be able to set up that psychic terrain on the last turn of Dynamax, so you can really go in with that expanding force. EV's gone for max HP and max special attack with a modest nature, so more special attack, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Anyways, that is all for today, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, set with a good one, and I'll see you soon.